ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. We're here to witness it. Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
One play and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The 2nd down incompletion. I have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
On 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's in the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying the run, it's Young. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they put 6 more on the board. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Got the first down and still motoring. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Mays. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt, and the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. Wrapped near the sticks, it's Mays. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking for more now. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the pass is incomplete. Gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that's good for a first down near the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Looking to throw it on third and very long.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press.
Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Caught near the sticks. It's Mays. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
To the air, it's Russell, bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Mays. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Set now, 5 wide. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Hits into space at the 50. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. The sure hands. It's Mays. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Mays. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's a shotgun run call. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. To throw, it's Russell. Caught by the receiver. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
A play by this defense, trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. It's Young. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The game makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see your victory.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Mays. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown time.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Chewing clock with the running game.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grabbed by the receiver. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with the first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. Tackle, but first down.
And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Young. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Now it's second down here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but about the end zone. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. When you've already converted 4 for 4 on fourth down, why not go for it again? See if they can stay perfect. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at midfield. Finally gets out of bounds after a big gain. It's going to be too little, too late, though, for this one.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him out across the 20. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Contact as he let the ball go. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.